here in the Harkins Theater here in Sedona, and I was looking outside in the window here. It looks like it's kind of trying to clear up a little bit from all this rain. It might be turning out to be a really nice day after all, but we'll try to get some more of the management personnel who we haven't gotten yet, but we'll keep on trying. Thank you. Hi once again, Verde Valley. As you can see, I have a gentleman here from, yes, all the way from India. I'm going to let him say his own name, though. It's a little bit difficult. What's your name, Raji?
Ravi Vancheswaran.
Robbie?
Yeah.
Or just like a regular Robbie from here. Anyway, he's here at the Sedona Film Market, too, and I'm assuming he's a film buff, and maybe I'm not only showcasing or watching some of his movies from his own home country, India, because they're really a quite large filmmaking country, probably if not one of the larger or the largest in the whole world. And they make some great movies over there, but I think it's starting to be recognized, aren't they?
That's right. Actually, we had a couple of Oscar nominations from India too. So India is starting to be recognized as, like, one of the great film making countries in the world.
And you still have those dreams about being a director, huh?
Yes, I used to do a lot of drama at college and school, and I keep the dream alive by coming to these type of events.
But you got into the computer or the technology field out of California, and that's I guess that's pretty good on the rebound by now. And exactly what do you do?
I work in supply chain for a semiconductor company.
Semiconductors?
Semiconductors, yes.
That's one of the little things that make the computer work. Right?
That is right. It is one of the little things that make the computer work. It's the little chips, as they say.
You know what amazes me about all that technology is that how far can the technology and the internet go? I mean, is it still in baby steps, or is it already hit its peak?
I think that technology itself is still in its baby steps. I think there are going to be a lot of divergent applications that are going to take us into the new world. We're putting Palm Pilots, which is making laptops go smaller and smaller, and now we have telephones and cell phones and the convergence of Palm Pilots with cell phones. So there's just, there's so much more innovation that is possible in that space.
And I keep on hearing talking about like the Star Trek, that they're going to transport humans one of these days. That would be. I guess I doubted too many things in my life. I shouldn't have doubted it, and now they're happening. If I would have realized it back then, I would have been a wealthy person. but they can never do that. But they did it. Right. Do you think they have that? Really have that possibility?
I don't put anything past technology, but I don't think we found the technology for transporting people yet. So
not yet. So what did you come here to the film festival here in Sedona? Did you have some particular film or?
No, I've come with a group of people. We're going to look at a cross section of movies in different across different parts of the world. We're looking at about the witches, a movie about witches in Ghana. We're going to look at a movie directed by a 16-year-old. There are lots of different movies and quite exciting.
Oh, great. I'm going to let you go now, Robbie. Right. But maybe maybe one of these years I'll see you over here and you'll be one of those producer directors.
I hope
Thank
so
you for your
Thank
time.
you.
Nice meeting you. That was Robbie from India, and he was a really nice gentleman to do this. His movie's probably already started. So we'll get some more people here in regards to the film festival. A little bit different take this time, but we'll take what we can and be happy with it. Well, once again, High Verde Valley, Sedona, Camp Verde, Cottonwood, Jerome, Ipapapachanish. There's a lot of communities around here, Ronnie. This is Ronnie Bray.
Jelm. Ronnie Jelm.
Jelm. I was going to pronounce that one, but Ronnie Jelm. Well, Ronnie also works for a company. I guess it's not really new, but the company is kind of new. A Day in the West.
A Day in the West. Actually, we're in existence about 8 years.
About 8 years.
Right, right. We're here in Sedona. We do Jeep tours, horseback rides, and cowboy cookouts.
You know, it's not just that. It's a pretty prominent family here in the area also that is part of this or owns the whole thing is the Bradshaw family, and they've always been synonymous with kind of the country western. And I understand that they did some films out there on the property in the past.
That's correct. Bob Bradshaw came here in the late 40s, early 50s. He was involved in a lot of the early Western movies. He was a stunt double and a location manager, and eventually he bought the Bradshaw Ranch, which was way out in the Western Canyons, and he built a movie set there. Elvis Presley made a movie out there called Stay Away Joe.
Yeah, that's a big movie. I remember that movie. That was a really interesting movie. How long have you been in this area, Rodney?
I've lived in Sedona 17 years.
17 years?
Yeah.
So you've seen it change somewhat here too.
Absolutely.
Up and down, whatever, it all depends on your point of view. But anyway, the Jeep tour is, I've often wondered behind these mountains right here, the first set of mountains here, there must be really, really beautiful scenic locations back there. Is that what you take your tours?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we have a number of different tours. Some of them go out to the Western Canyon. Some of them go down back off of 179 or up Schnebly Hill Road. But we take people on our Jeeps out right in among the red rocks. The guides will tell everyone about the area, the history, the rock formations, plants, animals, everything they want to know. Gorgeous picture taking.
Now, I can imagine it must be beautiful too, and you probably get the opportunity to see a lot of that firsthand because you're part of the tour. You're actually in the management part of the tour, and I imagine you see people or meet people from all over the world.
We do. We absolutely do. I mean, you name it. Oriental, Japanese, Chinese, a lot of Europeans, English, French, of course, Americans from all over the country.
Well, Sedona, just I think not even a year ago, was voted the most beautiful place in the country, and if not one of the most beautiful places in the world, because Sedona is synonymous with art and culture and beauty, and it's a really big part of the community,
Absolutely. Yeah, I love Sedona. Like I said, I've lived here 17 years, and that's what we all love to do, is to share this beautiful place with all the new visitors here in town. I'm
going to let you go pretty soon here, Ronnie, but I wanted to ask you is, on the tours, I guess you had 2 or 3 different types or cost.
Right.
For
yeah.
groups or for
our tours range from an hour and a half to 2 or 3 hours. They range in price from about $45 up to about $70 for a 3-hour tour. That would be an adult price, and children are discounted. We also offer some Jeep and horseback combinations, so they get to do a Jeep tour and then a horseback ride, or a Jeep tour, horseback ride, and a cowboy cookout.
Great. Do you have any? You've been watching your films today, or how did you guys team up with the Sedona Film Market?
Well, the owner of our company, John Bradshaw, I guess donated some money to help the film festival get going, and so we're one of the sponsors of the film festival. Yes.
The main sponsors. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's good. That's good to get out there. Well, listen, thanks a lot for your time, and
thank you.
The customer's still waiting for you over there.
Okay, I'm
thanks a lot, Ronnie.
Out some brochures.
Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye. Well, a different take what's going on here at the Sedona Film Market. As you mentioned, that A Day in the West is the tour of Sedona and its surrounding beautiful locations is sponsoring part of this film market. But anyway, it's a big effort by a whole bunch of community people. This is Richard Corey here, the Sedona Film Market in '05. Thank you.